Hey, it's 8 a.m. on the Sunshine Coast of Naples, Florida, where we're off to a wet start this morning. We're in the shadows of Tropical Storm Erica, which has moved well off into the Gulf, but this ain't gonna last as temperatures are set to rise into the high 80s with a light breeze and beautiful sunshine. Have a great day.
So here we are once again in Florida. Yes, 3,000 miles we've come here to do a new world record stopping. So last time, 740 feet, that's 225 meters. That's what we got last time. That was on the XB9S. And I think we had some limiting factors. I mean, as far as I was concerned, that was it. I couldn't go any further. This time we've got a new bike. It's the Buell XB12R. This is the 2004 model. And it's been especially prepared for me. I said, what about if we had more speed? What about if we had more aerodynamics on the bike? What about if we were to load the front end of the bike with some weight, like a ballast weight? And what that means is it counterbalances my weight. So once you're on the front wheel, it becomes like a pendulum. One of the Buell factory engineers, Chris Keane, came up with a great idea. He's actually created a pan of lead here. It's actually bolted underneath the clocks. He's weighed that in just over 60 pounds. So bolting that on, that is the counterbalance weight we're looking for. So then we said to ourselves, well, if we're going to load that, what about lightening the rear end as well? So we don't need any rear brake. We don't need any passenger pegs. We don't need anything. I mean, we could even have a smaller battery. Everything that's from here backwards can be lightened. And that's exactly what we've done. So of course I was excited. I jumped straight on the bike and away I went. The first thing that I had to do was to bed the brakes in, bed the tyres in, get the suspension working, everything. I mean, this is a new bike after all. So I said to the guys, I said, right, what I'll do is I'll take it easy on the first run. So we went off down the strip and I came down at about 100 miles an hour, something like that. Just stood it on the front wheel. It was beautiful. It was so balanced, it was so straight, and what did I do next? I went flat out on the next run.
Into fourth gear, taking it just short of 7, into fifth gear. We're up to 120 miles an hour now. The great heat shiver as I arrive.
There was an observer at the beginning of the run to ensure that the rear wheel was actually lifted before or at the start cones. We had pre-measured distances in 100 feet intervals, right the way from 0 to 1,000 feet. The distance of each run was accurately checked from the last cone using a pedometer. I had a clear indication of the speed checked using a radar gun.
129. We've got a good speed here. There's no crosswind. It feels great. That's virtually 130 miles an hour. Ready for the takeoff. Here we go. Clean, beautiful takeoff. Come on, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Whoa. Tell you what, we are rolling. The bike came round, so stop it there. That's perfect.
So it's a new world record. Yes, I came here to beat myself, and that's exactly what I've done. The last one at 740 feet has now been increased to 873 feet. That is, in meters, 266. So this time we've tried to show you a Stoppy from every single angle. We've tried to make you feel the experience too. But let me tell you something. The distance, you can't appreciate the distance. I'm here now, stood at 873 feet. And this is me from the takeoff point. World record stoppies like this have created a great interest all around the globe. There's people out there that are good, really good, and believe me, I've got competition, and I know it. 300 meters, it's not impossible, and believe me, I'm going to go for that and beyond.